It's your favorite goddess, king. It's your favorite pirate, captain. It's your favorite hood healer, high priestess, spiritual dominatrix. It's your favorite auntie, uncle. It's your favorite reverend healer. Lady Speech is the place to be, and I want to welcome you back to this here channel or to the channel because some of you are new here, and that's what's up. I love to see it. Yes, I do. It's Sunday, so you know what that means. It's time for a little Sunday service, soul food, and spiritual tea session with Lady Speech, aka Speak and Spank. Moon Pumpkin, good morning to my dear friend. Good morning. I knew I was going to see you. That's why I pulled out the Oracle Pogs, baby. I was conjuring Moon Pumpkin. I was conjuring you, baby. Yes, I was. Hello, Butter the Garage Cat. Hello, Emma. I'm not going to say that last name because I know I'm going to mess it up. Tell me how to say it. Teach me how to say it. Emma Eggerberts. I see. Messed it up. Anyway, I tried my best. Raw Flow Energy. Good morning, baby. Sinclair Warrior. Good morning. Your friend, Jen. I love it because you are my friend. You're everybody's friend. Well, not everybody because you cannot be everybody's friend. Your friend, Jen. Hello. Raw Flow. I love you, baby. She bad. Good morning. I love your name. I love all y'all's names. Good morning, Tia Sweet. Good morning, Itty Bitty. Good morning, Dev the Disaster. 22 days clean. Congratulations to you and anybody else who's on a sobriety journey, okay? To you and to anybody else who's out here beasting their sobriety, be it day 22, be it day 389, be it day 4. Congratulations, you're doing good. I'm super proud of you. Good morning to all you beautiful people. Lighthouse Massage in the house. Sarana, good morning. Varya, baby, good to see you. Lenora, hello, hello, and good morning to you and your babies. Tell the bright suns I said hello. Spice Kitten in the house. Danita, hello, hello. Chanel, hello. Emily C, Ohio love, baby. Monsters in makeup, good morning. Fire Angel, hello, my love. Crystal Love, good morning. Samantha, good morning. Ladybug, Lady 14 Bug, good morning. Lyric, good morning. Carlos Gonzalez said, I made it to y'all. I love y'all, every single one of you. You're so beautiful in your own family. I'm here and it's okay to cry. I love this. I love you. Good morning, Lex Hunter. Good morning, Naomi Maya Rose. Good morning. Olivia, good morning. Jen A, good morning. Spiritually Abstract, good morning. Antidote Archive, good morning. And thank you for reminding people to like the video. Funky Horror said, oh shoot, I'm awake for the live. Oh shoot, that probably means I should be asleep. Oh well, we're on the journey now. Welcome to the journey. Oh my God, all you good people picked up an oracle pod with my elbow. Magic. All you OGs are already doing what you need to do, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so we're just gonna flow right into it. If you are not new to this, but you are true to this, you're gonna follow what everybody is already doing. Put them purple and blue hearts in the comments. I want to see it, whether you're in this live or whether you're seeing this recorded. If you are an OG to the building, give me a butterfly in the comments. Give me a purple or blue heart. You know what makes me happy. If you are new to this, if you randomly got dropped off in this live, if you're randomly seeing this on your timeline, baby, if you're here, there's a message in here for you. If you're new, just started following me, okay? Only seen 1 or 2 lives, all right? You're new, okay? You're not true to this yet. You're new to this, okay? Show me a yellow or green heart. or caterpillar in the comments. Again, whether you're in the live or whether you're seeing this recorded, all right? All right, let's take care of some house cleaning. It's 11:11 on a Sunday, which means it's time for Sunday service, a divination, if you will, a tarot reading. I'm gonna help you get your life right so this week bows down to your magnificence, okay? Okay, there's a couple of elements to this reading, and while I'm telling you the elements, this is an opportunity for you to go get your notebook, to go get your tablet, to go get your fidget spinners, to go get your comfort items, living or inanimate, okay? Go get your juices, your teas, your sparkling waters, your coffees, whatever you want to consume for your beverage, okay? Get your earphones, do whatever, get your comfort items, get yourself set up while I'm explaining things, all right? All right. Couple of elements to this here reading. First and foremost, I am always surrounded by at least 10,000 strong army, honey. Army. I'm never by myself. Even when I'm by myself, I'm not by myself. The Orisha, the Lawa, my ancestors themselves, the spirits, the spirit animal allies that guide me. Sick. Okay? But when I do these readings, I bring my rock friends. Hello, look at this lovely baby. You see the theme? I was feeling like grays. I was feeling darks and grays. We're in September. Summer's not over yet. So hence, these are overall shorts. But I'm still feeling that energy. I'm a fall baby, okay? I was feeling it. Feeling a little gothy. I'm gonna start showing y'all my gothy roots. All right, I am. Anyway, yes, I coordinated the crystal with the outfit. Yes, I did. Yes, I'm a Libra. This is Yooperlite. Look at this lovely baby. Oh, you're so precious. Yooperlite in the building, baby. Yooperlite in the building, honey. The great thing about Yooperlite is if you have a UV light, shine it on the Yooperlite and magic starts to happen. Magic starts to happen. Magic starts to happen. I'm going to make sure I put this in the description box, okay? Because we're starting to do that now. We're putting the rock friends because y'all need to be acknowledged. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You need to be acknowledged. All right, so that's my rock friend. Main character energy alert. Hello. Yes, I'm the main character. I'm always the main character. And I also share the spotlight because I happen to be friends with all the main characters. Every single friend in my life is the main character. I love that for us. And I love the fact that we can share. I love the fact that we uplift each other. I love the fact that we take turns. I love the fact that nobody is intimidated by each other. We just be genuinely clapping for one another. Main character energy. I am a main character. I am that girl. I'm that dude, okay? But please know that if you are that girl, you're that dude, you're that person, I'm going to celebrate that too. Speaking of that, the deacon. This is Deacon Affirmation Bugs. My assistant, the deacon. I'm the reverend. This is the deacon. A box filled with affirmations, song quotes from the Bible. Yes, but it's more than that. It's a being. I give birth to things. Powerful things. See, y'all better watch out if I ever have an actual child. Just know this. If I produce a human baby out of my body, first off, it ain't human. It's a god whose name we haven't called for at least 10,000 years. That's what I did. If you ever see me pregnant, just y'all better clear the area. It's a nuclear bomb in my belly. Anyway. The deacon's into some S&M stuff. Like it's a total sadist. We be hurt into feeling better about ourselves. The deacon delivers just the most perfect beatdowns. It reads the reading and just acts accordingly. You'll notice a lot of the OGs say a phrase, "It's okay to cry," because that's an actual affirmation in this box. And when things are getting real, the deacon spits that out. And then we're just all in tears. But we walk away better. The deacon's pronouns are fuck around and find out. My pronouns are all of them. She, her, he, king, they, them. We're gonna pull at random from this box. We're gonna do a call and response. I'm gonna say the affirmation. You're gonna repeat the affirmation. And that's what we're gonna do. Last but not least, this is a divination. So we're using cards and things and oracle pogs and such. We are going to be working with the Angels and Ancestors deck. You know what, you love it. We are going to be working with the Message from Your Animal Guides deck. You know what, you love it. We're going to be working with the She Sirens deck. You see it? You see that? You see it? It's new. You're going to love it. And then we're working with the You Know What You Love It, the Light Seers Tarot. And also, baby, shout out to Moon Pumpkin in the building. We're using the Oracle Pogs. That's right. If you are a 90s, early 2000s kid, child, these are going to be familiar to you. Pogs, we used to play that game, the bottle cap game. Anyway, she done made this into a divination system. My friends are freaking amazing. One thing I love about this is like she goes with the whole retro space with the whole thing. So there's a bunch of additions to the Oracle Pogs. Today I pulled from the Chrysalis edition, and the Chrysalis edition looks like one of them scholastic books. This is the guidebook for it. Freaking cute. Freaking cute. And also we have the original Oracle Pogs. And so this is what the guide but looks, it's a tiny composition book. And like the attention to detail. Look at the inside. It's like a real composition book. But it has like things about astrology and sigils. Y'all, go to Moon Pumpkin and get you some Oracle Pogs. This shit is cute. And it's on point, okay? This shit is cute. Moonpumpkin.com. That's going to be in the description, okay? As well as the rest of these, the names. Remember to shop small. If y'all go get any of these decks, please go to your mom and pop businesses first. Your trans-owned, black-owned, brown-owned, indigenous-owned, locally-owned occult shop. And then if you got to get what you got to get, wherever you got to get it, do what you have to do. But shop small first, okay? Okay. But go get you some Oracle Pogs. Cute as hell. And I love them. Y'all love it when I pull from them. I love it when I pull from them. It's a great time. Now, I've got my beverage. You have your beverage. Go get your beverage. Let me wipe this beverage off real quick. Got my sparkling water. No, we're not mentioning the brand because I ain't got no sponsorship yet. But I will one day. I'm calling that. It's going to be worth thousands, $10,000. It will. I'm speaking into existence right now. Okie dokie, the speak and spank. The Cash App is LadySpeech. Passing that collection plate. The Venmo LadySpeech Sankofa. PayPal LadySpeech Sankofa at gmail.com. Always feel free and empowered to show your financial appreciation for this labor. Y'all ready? Let me check in with these comments and we're going to get this party started. Hugh is in the building. I just got my first tattoo. So I'm cleaning that right now while I listen. Congratulations, baby. Congratulations. Now, you know the king is marked up. So welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. I'm actually, since I'm already at the point of no return, because when you get your hands, your chest, and your stomach done, you just in the life, okay? You don't live a regular life no more. Fuck a regular job, okay? But I'm going to be getting my head tattooed. We're going to be doing this part of it. This is a very emotional experience for me because the only artist, besides my artist, has passed away, one of my dear friends. So this is a whole thing, searching for my next person who I'm going to stick with. But yeah, getting a head tattoo at some point. Great, congratulations. I know it looks good. I know it looks good. Because, let's see. Itty Bitty says, I'm also planning head tattoos. I love it. I love it. Natasha Harris in the building. Natasha Harris in the building. Jaslyn Cruz said, I'm going to get myself one for sure. So cute. Aren't they so cute? The Pogs are so cute. Moon Pumpkin said, thank you. A new Pogs edition comes out for Halloween. Plus, I'm bringing back the discontinued Pogs for Yule on it. I actually need to go to the website and make sure I have all of them. I think, because I'm going to have all of those. I am. Oh my God. Y'all support Moon Pumpkin, baby. Y'all support Moon Pumpkin. Vamp Kitten 90 said, love the Pogs. They're so cute. They're so freaking cute. Jaslyn said, I have to admit, I'm so ready for today's speak and spank. I have assumed the position, Captain. I'd love to see it. You know that makes me happy. 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 I love it, baby. We're going to have a good time today. We're going to have a good time today. Because, see, yeah, you've been a sugar baby for a month. I love all my sugar honey dumplings. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Ooh, the Spice Kitten. Go ahead for putting that link in the comments to get y'all some Yooperlite. I love it. I love it. I love it. Vamp Kitten 90 said the meaning of Yooperlite is truth. Yooperlite has grown to represent confidence, self-expression, and authenticity. Yooperlite has quickly become sought after because of its metaphysical properties. Thank you for putting that in the description box, honey. Lighthouse Massage said, how does one apply to be a moderator here? Because I'm so dang defensive of the captain in this beautiful community. You know what? That was an endorsement enough. So, all right, Lighthouse, you are a moderator. Okay. All right, you good people. Well, let's get this party started. All right. Naomi Maya said, I have my water and my soft things, and I'm assuming the position. I love to see it. Oh, do we have a birthday? Somebody said, happy birthday, Void Moth. Void Moth. I love that name so much. Where's Void Moth? Is there a birthday in the building? Yes, I see you. Void Moth 917 said, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Void Mouth. I hope you have the best day today. I hope you have the best day today. You are a wonderful being of light, and happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right. Now let's get this party started. I'm just going to go ahead and start out with an affirmation. The deacon just told me to do that. The deacon was like, you know what's coming. So we're going to do a couple affirmations first. Okay. The I got cut off, but we're going to say, I choose life. Okay. This is not a pro-choice. This is not about, abortion. Just life in general. Okay, no matter what your politics are. So this ain't pro-choice, pro-life. We're choosing life in general, okay? Just want to make that clear. So repeat after me. I choose life. 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 As in, we choose to live, honey. We choose to thrive. As someone who's come from and is a survivor, that is not that's not my definition. And that's not what I do on a day-to-day basis. It was what I had to do in order to get to a place where I can thrive. But it is not the definition of who I am. And it is because I choose life. I choose to create it. I choose to luxuriate in it. I choose to enjoy it. I choose to shape it. I choose to make it. This is what we mean when we say we choose life. We choose to live at the best of our ability. We choose our happiness, our joy over survivalhood. Okay? We choose thriving. Okay? Repeat after me. I choose life. 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 All right, y'all, repeat after me. I focus on my blessings, goals, and memories. 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 I focus on my blessings, my goals, and my memories. I focus on my blessings, goals, and memories. All right, let's get into it. Beginning with the light tarot. The star. Reversed. Some of you have lost your faith. Some of you are discouraged because you think you are too late. Some of you are stuck and paralyzed with the idea that you missed the train and you haven't, but you need to move now. You might have lost your faith, but you need to remember that your faith hasn't lost you. It knows exactly where you are. And all you have to do is acknowledge that and turn towards it. It's right there. There's still time. You ain't too old. It's not too late. You're not too fat. Now, there's going to be some work involved. You're going to got to dig yourself out of the hole you made. You're going to have to acknowledge how you contributed along with outside forces to where you're at right now, so that you can purposefully and mindfully dig yourself out now. You are not alone. God is here with you. Your ancestors guide the way, and your spirits are here to help you. It's not too late. Some of you have lost your faith, but your faith didn't lose you. Some of you have lost your faith. Some of you have lost your way, but the way didn't lose you. You need to stop. You need to quiet everything inside and outside of you. You need to ground yourself in where you're at right now. Accept and acknowledge where you're at and how you got there. Accept your problematicness that helped put you there. Because, yeah, it's not mommy issues. It's not daddy issues. It's you issues. No, it's not them. It's your ass. And sometimes it's them and you. Sometimes it's your daddy issues and your ass. Sometimes it's your mommy issues and you. Okay? Things are going to be all right because opportunities are coming. Okay, now, for those of you who haven't lost your faith, opportunities are coming. And the great thing is, for those of you who have lost your faith, opportunities are coming, baby. Opportunities are coming. But if you did lose your faith, if you find yourself, if you've been complacent for a couple of years, yeah, you got a lot of work to do, but it is not impossible. Pull your pant legs up and get it the fuck done. Because there's blessings to be had. There's opportunities coming. And you can still take advantage of them. Okay? You're not too stupid. You're not actually stupid at all. Okay? You're not too dumb. You're not dumb at all. All right? You're not too anything. All right? It's not too late, but it will be soon if you don't get that ass up and get to work. It's not too late, but it will be soon. So get up and go. You have the support of your ancestors and your spirits. Quit looking for everybody else outside of you to validate you. Quit. Stop. It's actually not anybody's job to validate you. You gotta validate you first. The great thing about that is once you start validating you, everybody else is about to. Once I stopped looking for people to be like, great job, great job. And I was like, no, let me first do that to myself. Great job, great job. And then I realized the spirits had been doing that for me the whole time, cheering me the hell on. My biggest cheerleaders, and I wasn't even paying attention to them. So your spirits got you. They're cheering you on. Great job. And once you start focusing on that and you focus on cheering yourself, oh, I've been going to the gym. Once you validate yourself, everything is going to follow suit. But you lost your faith. That's okay. Your faith hasn't lost you. Your faith hasn't lost you. Okay? Your faith hasn't lost you. So focus up. Do what you have to do to handle your business. Look at how you got here. Look at the steps that got taken that made you lose your faith, okay? Look at that. Look at what happened. Have you simply been traumatized into it? Have you simply been burnt out into it? Just look at it so that you can begin to unravel it and you can put yourself back on track. All right. All right. Okay. We have the Four of Wands upright. It's time to celebrate. Couple of things. Okay. On the romance tip, there's a partnership. A couple of you been praying, me included. I'm ethically non-monogamous over here, polygamous. Hello. But some of you been praying for a partner or two. Hello. But it's coming, honey. It's coming. It's coming. Some of you, and I mean, I'm talking romantic partner. Okay, yeah. Coming. Healthy goodness. You need to keep pouring into that vision, though. You need to keep speaking what you want, what you require, what you need, what you desire. You need to keep speaking who you want to be in a relationship. You need to keep fortifying this vision that spirit is going to bring and, come to fruition in your life. You need to keep fortifying that by being specific about what you want, okay? For some of you, this is about partnership in regards to business. You've got some good partnership coming, okay? There's going to be some good collaboration coming your way. For some of us, it's all of that. Good collaboration from romance to business to finance to career, okay? Good things are coming. The Four of Wands is also about, have you stopped and celebrated yourself yet lately? Have you been tooting your own horn? Have you stopped and said, honey, what I've been growing through is a doozy and I've done good? You need to put some respect on your name in regards to the growth that has happened in the last couple months, especially this last couple weeks. I'm a whole different person from 3 months ago. Go look at I was looking at the videos and I was like, that's just not my energy no more. Nothing was wrong with that, but the amount of growth has been exponential. You need to go ahead and stop, drop, and celebrate that. You need to celebrate your wins. You need to celebrate how much you've grown. You need to celebrate that you are a different person. You need to celebrate that you've accomplished some goals. You need to celebrate that you've been doing good. You need to celebrate that you've done broken some personal cycles and some generational cycles. You need to dance. Celebrate yourself. Mark the wins. Mark the wins. Celebrate yourself. Mark the wins. Mark the wins. Okay? Mark the victories. Okay? Celebrate yourself. Good things are coming. Good things are coming, baby. Good things are coming. Good things are coming, baby. That's right. Now, going back to these partnerships, make sure you are letting folks know, from business to finance and everything in between, know what your needs are. Be communicative of them. And don't forget, not call into what you need your partners to be. Who do you want to be in relationships? How do you want to show up? How do you want to be there for your partners? Okay, get specific, okay? When y'all are manifesting your partners, I need y'all to think very seriously and authentic about your mental health issues and your struggles. You need to include that in your manifestations, okay? You need to make sure you are including someone who you can be honest with about that and who's compatible with your emotional baggage and your mental health baggage and who's got similar luggage that matches with yours. Do you understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all will forget that. A lot of you will forget that you are batshit crazy as well as magnificent, and you forget to put that in your manifestations, okay? I don't. You need to be prepared. I am so amazing, divine, and beautiful. I also have some things. And I make sure that the partners I'm calling to me, be prepared to deal with it. I deal with it. And that's not saying I put that all on their plate. I actually don't put none of that on their plate. But as my partner, we need to be communicating about what the hell we got going on. So, make sure you're including that. Make sure you're including that. Make sure you're being honest about your crazy. And no shame. Ain't no shame. Ain't no shame. Just be honest about it. Just be honest about it. Okay? Okay. Good things are coming to you, baby, baby. Good things are coming to you, honey, honey. And again, celebrate yourself. You asking everybody else to celebrate you and you ain't celebrating you. You celebrate you first. How about that? You pat yourself on the back first. How about that? You make a big deal and a big noise. How about that? And that's going to feel really weird to some of you because you have been taught the opposite. You've been taught to be humble, aka be available to be somebody's doormat. You were taught not to celebrate yourself. You were taught to shut up and to stand in the background. And for some things, yeah, you need to. You don't always need to be center stage. But when it's time for you to be center stage and you earn it, be it, do it, handle that, walk up into that, because you deserve it. Hello. Let's get into these comments. Cassia, thank you so much for your super chat, baby. Also, I made stickers from the artwork. My first set. You'll be getting some. I love stickers. I love stickers. And that's such a fantastic idea to get your artwork out there. Congratulations. That's amazing. That's amazing. It's Jamie, your comment. Ah, you're hilarious. Let's see. Rogue Wolf said, I was vending at an event and I was talking to a lovely young person and I was talking about my metaphysical growth and how it's changed me. And I feel like both I helped them and weirded them out. It's okay. I'm glad. I know you helped them and you weirded them out, and that's fine. Temporary, that's right. Put some respect on your name, baby. Jaslyn said, yes, I've grown so much this past month. Amen. Amen. Alrighty then. Illustrated Mom said, how funny, I spent yesterday pulling things back into focus and dug out my supplies to restart my practice. Yes. See, also, you gave me another super chat. I didn't see that. I've definitely been struggling for the past month, but things have been getting better. Lost my job, but another one has been presented to me. That's right, baby. Universe opened everything right up. Jenny Cloud said, hey, those arms. Woohoo. Antidote Archive, you working hard out here in these streets. Thank you, baby. Lex Hunter said, I appreciate that no matter how rough the reading, you always have a strong message of hope. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. And that's just who I am. Because I have that. I'm going to make a video about that. But I just did a video about some tips and tricks when, you're deciding the right diviner and reader for you. And I'm going to do another video, follow-up video, because a few of you have said you wanted some more. But one of the tips that I'm going to share, I'm going to just go ahead and share it right now and in the video, is that y'all need to get to know your diviners and understand that the lens of how they view life is also the lens that they're going to give you and interpret your readings. So I'm just a hopeful person. After all of the things that I have been through, that is who I am. I'm always going to look for the light. And that is how I've survived every piece of heinous thing that have happened to me. That is how I've made it through things that have made people walk off the planet. And that is how I continue to get things, because I am an expert at finding the light, no matter how small, no matter how minute, no matter if there is a piece of light, I'm going to find it and I'm going to expand it and I'm going to get through it. I'm going to get to it and I'm going to get through it to get to the other side. So be aware of that. There are readers who are eternally pessimistic, good at what they do, but they're pessimistic, or they're not hopeful, or they're always negative. Doesn't mean you're not going to get truth, because I've seen the truth be channeled through a lot of different types of vessels, okay? And the truth is the truth. However, the truth is going to be flavored however that person lives their life, all right? I do believe in, and I am a believer of real and authentic messages. We don't do toxic positivity over here. Sometimes you are problematic. Sometimes you are messed up. Sometimes it's all bad. Sometimes it is fire and brimstone. But again, if there's a sliver of light, I'm going to tell you. And if there's not, at the very least, I'm going to tell you the truth and give you a little bit of cushion, because life is hard enough. I don't have to not provide comfort, As someone who believes in tough love, it's very rarely that tough love is needed, because the truth is tough enough. The truth is tough enough. Truth does not equal facts. Yep, that's right. That's right. Spice Kitten said accountability is key. That's right. Carlos said, so very blessed. A few months back, I ran into one of your videos and girl, I cried every damn video to today. And let me tell you, I started telling people I accepted my crazy. Have you? First and foremost, I'm so glad my videos have been medicine for you. And I'm putting that in the mental Rolodex because the next time a Christian says, have you accepted our Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior? I'm going to be like, no, but have you accepted your mental health illnesses and you're crazy? Yeah, go do something about that. You go to a therapist? Let's not talk about God right now. Do you go to a therapist? Do you know that you are crazy? Do you know that Jesus said go fix your crazy? What you doing about your work? I'm gonna flip that whole conversation. All right, let's get into the deacon. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Hello. Repeat after me. Every day, in every way, I am becoming more and more prosperous. Every day, in every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous. Every day, in every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous. Every day, in every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous. Every day, in every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous. Every day, in every way, I am becoming more and more prosperous. Repeat after me. I love my body and all that it does for me. I love my body and all it does for me. I love my body and all it does for me. I love my body and all it does for me. I love my body and all it does for me. I love my body and all it does for me. I love my body and all it does for me. I love my body and all it does for me. All right, y'all. Cash App LadySpeech, Venmo LadySpeech Sankofa, PayPal LadySpeech Sankofa at gmail.com. Always feel empowered to show your financial appreciation for this labor, baby, because it's community labor, inspirational labor, spiritual labor, mental labor, emotional labor, physical labor. So financial appreciation is always helpful. Also, if you ain't no money, that's fine. I understand that. Go through and watch my old videos from start to finish and let the ads play. Like those videos, okay? Share those videos. Comment on those videos so that it boosts my place in the algorithm. All right? All right. Appreciate you. We're going to move on to the Sirens deck. And we have joy. It's a revolutionary thing. Thank you, Spice Kitten, for your super chat. And thank you, Hugh, for reminding folks to like the video. I appreciate you. Joy. Prioritize it. The joy of the marginalized is some of the most potent medicine and magic of them all. Sometimes the best thing that you can do as the oppressed is live moments, live days, live times when you are centered and grounded completely in your joy and not concerned at all with what the oppressor is doing. What this means is Black joy is the most revolutionary and potent of all. Indigenous joy is the most revolutionary and potent of all. Queer joy is so damn magic. Femme joy, non-binary, genderless, gender fluid joy, my God. Potent magic. Your joy is power. Your joy is medicine. Your joy is love. Damn it, I want to cry and I'm probably going to. Let me tell you something. Don't you let them take your joy. Don't you let the homophobes, don't you let the transphobes, don't you let the racists, don't you let the xenophobes, don't you let them take your joy. That's what they want. Do not fight from a place of anger. Hold your anger. Let it be fuel. But you fight from a place of love. You fight from a place of joy because that is sustainable. Don't you let them take your joy. You cry when you need to. You stop when you need to. Yes, feel all of your emotions. But do not let them take your joy. Don't. Because that's what they want. They want you unhappy. They want you miserable because it'll make you sick. It'll keep you sick. It'll keep you upset. It'll keep you distracted. Your joy is potent medicine. Your joy will keep you going when your healing gets tough. Your joy will keep you going when your healing gets rough. Your joy will empower you. Ground yourself in joy. From the big joys to the little joys, ground yourself in joy. Hello, William. It's good to see you, baby. Ground yourself in joy, okay? And know that things can exist simultaneously. Yeah, grief and joy can exist together. Take your pieces of joy. Wear it as your armor. Plant yourself in it. Let it pour into you. Give yourself permission to have it. Some of you have lived through some things, and I understand. My childhood was rough. Wasn't damn near nothing good about it. There was literally a couple of moments of joy and goodness, and I rode those hard. But honey, abuse on abuse on abuse. I understand coming from something like that. It's hard to sometimes tell yourself that you can have it, that you're supposed to have it, that joy is your birthright. But your favorite auntie right here, your favorite goddess king, your favorite pirate, I want you to listen to the pirate captain. Joy is your birthright. Say it with me. Joy is my birthright. Say it with me. We in church. Joy is my birthright. Can I get a witness? Joy is my birthright. Say it. Put it in the comments right now, whether you're watching this live or recorded. There's 100 people in this live. I want 100 comments that say, joy is my birthright. Affirm it, because it is yours. Reclaim it. Reclaim it. Reclaim it. Repeat after me. I give myself permission to reclaim my joy. 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 Wear it as armor. It's yours. It's yours. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. If you are any type of warrior, if you are any type of artist, if you are any type of activist, if you are doing your anti-racism work, if you are doing your anti-homophobia work, you need to affirm the joy. You need to take your joy back, because it's going to help you in that work. It's going to help you stay in that work. It's going to help you when you get called out for your problematicness in that work. Joy is your birthright. Reclaim it, especially if you black, you queer, you femme, you non-binary, you gender fluid, you indigenous, you an immigrant. Reclaim your joy. You a marginalized person up under white supremacy. You better reclaim your joy. And actually, yeah, reclaim your joy. Also, if you white, reclaim your joy, because whiteness has robbed y'all of a lot, including true happiness. Like, white privilege is not happiness. Okay, look at who's committing a lot of the mass shootings. Y'all ain't happy. Privilege don't often meet equal happiness. It don't. Reclaim your joy. It's your birthright. We have the Pythoness. Speak your voice. Speaking of reclaiming things, reclaim your voice. Reclaim your truth. The truth and the voice that comes from deep in your belly. Like the way the Kundalini rises, let your true voice rise up and tumble out of your throat. Let your true self be spoken onto the ether. Let your truth be spoken. It is time to reclaim your voice. It is time to use it to uplift your will. It is time to use it to defend others who have less or no privilege than you. It is time to use your voice to uplift love, joy, to speak out against those who would oppress people who look like you and people who don't, people who have less privilege than you. It is time to reclaim your voice against those who would choose to disparage you. It is time to reclaim your voice and speak your truth, your infinite, beautiful, wonderful truth. For those of you who have been abused outside of your voice, I did a video about it. I was reminded of that video today. Listen, honey, abusers and oppressors are loud about the way that they're going to abuse and oppress you. You need to be loud about your thriving. You need to be loud about your healing. If they wanted to be something other than the villain in your story, they would have been something other than the villain in your story. Speak your truth. If they could be loud about how they hurt you, when they hurt you, you can be loud about moving forward, moving on, and healing. Speak your truth. Reclaim your voice. Reclaim your voice. All right, let me check in with the comments. AVG said, survive loudly. That's been my newest motto for the past year. Amen. Lighthouse said, my voice is my power. I speak my truth confidently from a place of love and compassion. Yes. Itty Bitty said, throat chakra work time. That's right, baby. That's right. Void Moth said, my partner's mantra is I refuse to live in misery. I refuse to eat shitty food. I refuse to live in regret. Life has no meaning, so what you do means everything. Exactly. 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 Hugh said, if you're white, reclaim your European heritage joy. You'll find more joy in reconnecting to your heritage than accepting whiteness. Amen. Amen. Lighthouse said, also, joy and happiness are not mutually exclusive. That was a difficult lesson to learn. That's right. That's right. So many of you reclaiming your joy, and I love to see it. I love to see it. Vamp Kitten been a sugar honey baby for the past 12 months. Thank you, my dear, for your support. She Bad, thank you for your super chat, baby. William said can't stay for long, but wanted to check in with the community. We love you, baby, and thank you for any time you spend here. I know you're going to be part of the replay crew. I appreciate you. Your friend Jen, thank you for the super chat. Said, my partner deals with severe mental illness, unable to work for close to 2 years. I've been holding it down, but just want him to be better. Let's see. I want him to be better for him. Celebrating the glimmers of light, small happy moments. Amen. I'm so happy for you, baby. I love it. Thank you again. The Spice Kitten, y'all working hard. Thank you for keeping this chat clean and good. Shan MC1 said, thank you, and thank you for your super sticker, baby. Tony Black, thank you so much for your super sticker, for your super chat. I appreciate you. The Spice Kitten, thank you so much for your super chat. We gonna be all right, y'all. We gonna be all right. Hoodoo Princess. Wait, yes, Princess. Good morning, my dear. Your friend Jen said, reclaiming my voice and myself. I love to hear it. Yes, yes. All right, let's get to some affirmation. Let's get to some affirmations. Deacon, what you got for us, baby? Let me mix it up a little bit. 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 All right. This is a quote by Shirley Chisholm, one of my idols. Service is the rent you pay for room on this earth. And I love to hear it. Let me tell you something. Repeat after me. I am my sister's keeper. I am my brother's keeper. I am my sibling's keeper. I am the earth's keeper. My sister is my keeper. My brother is my keeper. My siblings are my keepers. The earth is my keeper. Yeah, we belong to each other. The society got us out here on some individualistic BS, and all we're doing is hurting each other. We belong to each other. We have forgotten that we belong to the earth. We have forgotten that we are each other's home and protectors. It's deeper than a village. You owe this earth a service. You owe your siblings a service. And it is first and foremost by being the best you, by serving yourself, by serving your healing, by serving your joy. Service is the rent you pay for room on this earth. Service is the rent you pay for room on this earth. Service is the rent that you pay for room on this earth. Service is the rent that you pay for room on this earth. It's not about accolades. It's not about likes. It's not about doing things and putting them on the internet for people to see. It's about taking care of the earth because the earth takes care of you. Y'all, what are you doing out there? There's a whole bunch of... I live in a sleepy suburb. They honking. That's weird for this neighborhood. But anyway, I used to live deep in the city. I love living in the city. That's par for the course. But I'm like, it's a lot of old people and kids. What are you doing? Stop it. Service is the rent that you pay for room on this earth. Service is the rent that you pay for room on this earth. Repeat after me. I was prosperous. Prosperous. I was prosperous. I am prosperous, and I will always be prosperous. I was prosperous. I am prosperous, and I will always be prosperous. I was prosperous. I am prosperous. Moon Pumpkin said, honk if you're horny. Because it was. Like, I was like, what the hell? Did y'all hear that? That was a lot. I was prosperous. I am prosperous, and I will always be prosperous. I was prosperous. I am prosperous, and I will always be prosperous. And remember over here, when we talk about prosperity, yes, we mean financial. No, we ain't coming from the capitalistic perspective. We're coming from the earth-based perspective. And prosperity is not just money. We're talking about prosperity in health. We're talking about a wealth in spirit, a wealth in love, okay? We're talking about prosperity in intelligence and in supportive community and village around us. That's where we're coming from when we talk that, okay? All right. Alrighty then, let's move on. Let's move forward. 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 We are in the messages from your animal guides deck. Chameleon energy. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Learn to be the observer. Okay? You ain't always got to respond. You ain't always got to put something on that situation. Sometimes spirit puts you in the situation so that you can be quiet and say what you need to say when it's time to say what you need to say. You ain't always got to respond. Sometimes spirit just wants you to observe. And sometimes spirit don't want you to even say anything. You're going to just watch the situation play out. There are times when spirit is going to let a situation play out and it's absolutely the wrong thing. And you know the right answer. And they don't want you to give the right answer because these people need to learn a lesson. And you need to be observing and a witness for that lesson. Okay? Learn to play your cards. Learn to play background. Chameleon energy. This is good energy as for those of you who are sorcerers and magicians. I'm a sorceress. I'm a magician. I'm a whole witch. Chameleon energy is good. I now live in Ohio, but I practiced this a lot when I lived in Colorado. There would be years that people didn't see me. If I did not want you dealing with me, then like the way that I would do my invisibility cloak, folks thought I had left the city years ago. There are people who were like, I thought you had moved. I planted that whole seed. I don't even exist here no more. There were people, and when I don't want to be seen, when I do not want to be, I will throw that over me and no one understands that I was even in the room. Practice chameleon energy, okay? Sometimes all you need to do is bear witness, all right? For whatever reasons. For whatever reason, sometimes you need to bear witness because you just need to bear witness. There needs to be someone who witnesses and sees the situation. Sometimes you need to bear witness because it refortifies what you already know, and you don't need to share it with them. They need to go through their experience, but the spirit is letting you know that your read is on point. Sometimes you just need to bear witness because down the line you have something to say and they need you just to watch this situation play out. And there's a lot of other reasons why you just need to be quiet sometimes and bear witness to what is going on. But you ain't always got to say, direct the course of events. Sometimes that's not why you're there. Sometimes that's not why you're there, okay? You're there just to see. You're there just to observe. You're there to learn, okay? You're there to learn. All right. So play the background. And especially during this week, during the next couple weeks, there might be a couple situations where you might want to be like, but you just keep your own counsel. Okay. You keep your own counsel. And when you think before you speak, when you allow spirit to help you guide you in the things that you say, you'll know instinctually when to pull back and when to just keep your own counsel and when to say what needs to be said. Sometimes you can't say nothing because they ain't ready. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. I have an associate of mine who keeps running into the same exact problem with her business. It is absolutely all her fault. She's really good at a lot of aspects of business, and there's some that she's just not, because none of us can be good at everything, okay? She refuses to she refuses to admit that she's not great with that. And then she refuses to seek and then receive the proper help, because I've watched people appear in her life to give her the help that she needs, and she won't take it. All right. She won't take it. Okay. I see this. It's clear as hell to me. She's not in a place to listen. She's not in a place to listen. She's not in a place for me to tell her that straight up and her to receive that. She ain't in that place. I know that because I've told her before. I literally told her before. I laid it out in a very professional, non-hurtful, non-critical way. I was just like, here's the A, B, C, D, and E of it. And she was like, I don't see that. And I was like, all right. I detached myself. I detached my feelings from it and was like, cool. She's not ready. And so now things are worse. And she keeps posing the question of why is this going on? And I'm not saying a word because she's still not ready to hear it. Sometimes that you in a situation to bear witness and to be quiet. Okay. So stay in the background, be on your chameleon, just observe, listen. Spirit will tell you when to move, when to say something, and if it's necessary at all. Okay. You'll be guided to the right things that need to be said when they need to be said. The shark, trust your instincts to discern the truth of this situation. Trust your instincts, especially this next week, this next couple weeks. Always trust your instincts. But if that spidey sense is going off, let it go off, honey. Let it go off, let it go off, let it go off, let it go off, and follow it. This applies to everything. I listen to my instincts and the ancestors and all things. A couple weeks ago, I thought I had found someone who was going to help me move through. I need some help with a certain aspect. And I thought I found someone who's going to help me move through that. And I got really excited. I reached out to them initially, but then ancestors were like, pull on back. And that's all they said. They didn't give me any explanation. They said, I reached out, I asked the questions, I thought it was good. I didn't divine on it, but I had a good feeling about everything. Spirit was like, pull back, don't go with them. And I said, cool. Cool. Then I checked with my instincts, and my instincts were like, yeah, no, that's not the move. That's not the move. I had no reason why. I just had a feeling. Tell me why weeks later they done showed their entire behind on the internets. Entire behind. And I was like, oh, okay. Drama averted. I'm nowhere near that, and thank the Lord. Trust your instincts. Now here's the thing. Some of you don't know how to trust your instincts because those have been eroded. You were taught to distrust the signals from your body, the signals from your mind in childhood or through abusive relationships. This is one of the reasons why I hate when people make children kiss people or hug people or touch people without checking in with the kid first. I am someone who loves children. I've been a nanny, I've been a teacher, I've been a caretaker, I've co-parented my friends' children with them. I love kids, okay? But I am a very heavy person in that not only am I thick physically, but when I say I have 10,000 spirits that rock with me, I'm not lying about that. And my spiritual court, my metet, my spirit, that's nothing. It's all of them are quite heavy. I walk with a fair amount of war gods and war goddesses. And I'm talking the most brutal and the most savage. I'm also a child of the love gods and the love goddesses, but I'm surrounded equally by both. Kids see that. They see my spiritual court quicker than adults do. And they make judgments off that. Now, some kids, especially if their parents haven't fortified them with a magic space, their instincts are telling them, not necessarily that I'm a bad person, but I am heavy, that I'm a serious person, that I'm someone not to play with, that I'm someone not to like mess with. Sometimes they pick up, especially if I've just come from dealing with someone, they pick up that my warrior spirits are around, and they'll be like, I'm not fucking with that. I'm never offended. I want those kids to get to know their bodies. I want them to learn to read energy. Each and every one of those kids always ends up being like, they love the hell out of me. And then once they get to know me, they're like, oh my God, speech, speech, I love you so much. Like, but I let them sit with that. Because I'm like, you need to get to know your body. You need to get to know your instincts. You need to get to know what that feels like, what power feels like. And you need to get to know the difference between power that has no harm, that means you no harm, and power that does mean you harm. That simple lesson of forcing kids to hug people, kiss people, touch people outside of their comfort zone, that's one of the first ways you erode people's instincts. That's one of the first ways you teach people to go against their instincts. You teach people to stop reading the signs from their bodies, from their spirits. If you have a hard problem with like trusting your instincts, you need to go take a journey back and start to look at where your instincts were eroded by people outside of you, your parents, your abusive relationships. I never because that simple thing, I don't force kids to hug me, to interact with me, because I respect them as an autonomous person. And like, I know who I am. And because I know who I am, I'm never offended. If a kid's like, whoa, I'm never offended. I'm never offended. Because I'm very clear about who I am. I know that I don't mean them any harm. And also I appreciate that I can give them that lesson. That they usually spend the whole time just like staring at me and like feeling out my energy, and like it's a great lesson for them to learn, like, okay, like this person is very powerful, but they don't mean me any harm. Exactly. And next time you'll be a lot more fortified and be able to recognize that. You'll be able to recognize, okay, this person has power, this person has power, and they'll understand power as a neutral source. They'll understand it as a neutral source, and the fact that anybody can grasp it. Anyone can have it. Anybody can have it, and people are going to do different things with it. All that to say, if you have a hard time trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, you need to backtrack. And you need to do some work around the healing that needs to be done around how that got eroded. A lot of times it's little things like that. When you think one thing and your parents or your trusted authority figure says no. This also happens in faith-based places when you're seeing something. I've seen a lot of people. This happened with people's spiritual guides, gurus, mentors, priestesses. When you're literally seeing something happening, you know everything in your heart, your mind, your spirit is telling you this is a thing, and your guide or your guru or your teacher is telling you it's not. Even those type of experiences can erode your instincts. So Go heal that, because your instincts are where it's at. And oftentimes your instincts are part of that first mind system. And when you are connected and grounded, your first mind is right. It's right. When your first mind, when you are healing, when you are in a space of groundedness, when you are in a state of constant connection with yourself, with your spirit guides, with your ori, with your it's your first mind is correct, and your instincts and your intuition is part of that first mind. But a lot of us, that trust of the first mind has been eroded. All right, so it's time to do some work around that, because your instincts are going to do nothing but save your life. Okay, all right, let's do some affirmations. Let me dig from the bottom. Let me dig from the bottom. Always take from the top. The Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. The PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Always feel empowered to show your appreciation for the labor, honey. This affirmation says, I feel at peace with my appearance. 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 You ain't always got to love it. Okay? You ain't always got to love it. Okay? But you do have to accept it. And it is great to come to a place of peace with it. We ain't on no toxic positivity over here. Dealing with chronic pain issues, dealing with chronic disability. There's a lot of reasons why you may not be in love. Okay? But accept and be at peace with your body and your appearance. That's a good place to be. All right? Let's do another affirmation. I am free to choose to live as I wish and give priority to my desires. I am free to choose to live how I wish and to give priority to my desires. I am free to choose to live as I wish and to give priority to my desires. I am free to choose to live as I wish and to give priority to my desires. I am free to choose to live how I wish and to give priority to my desires. I am free to live as I wish and I choose to give priority to my desires. Let me check in with the comments, baby. The Spice Kitten said, Misty Olsen, love you too, baby. The Spice Kitten said, I used to blame my body for the abuse, and it's so lovely to move out of that and into teamwork. Amen. AVG said, Deacon is calling me out. I've been really fighting my insecurity around my aging face. Yep, it's time to make peace, baby. It's time to make peace, okay? It's time to make peace, all right? I really love that y'all be in here having all the conversations with each other and y'all just supporting each other. Like, that is what... I used to host Cafe Nuba, It's Hot and It's Black. It was a Denver institution in the art scene for a very long time. And when I was younger, and it was just a dope place to be. It was a poetry set that we had once a month. That was a fundraiser for a film festival that we put on every year. And what I loved about that was because it got to a place where it just lived on its own. There was a whole culture inside of the building. We played independent film. We had artists from all over the country come in. There's a few famous artists that right before they hit, they came to see us, and I got to meet them and I hosted them. But what I loved about Cafe Nuba, It's Hot and It's Black is that a subculture got built. So like there literally was like a let out culture. You didn't even have to come into the space. There was like, it was so cool that like even outside of it developed its own orbit and its own subculture. I feel like that happens here in the comments. We're all definitely here for this reading, obviously. But y'all be doing, I'm looking at these comments, there's whole side conversations. Y'all are supporting each other. I'm like, I can't even I don't even know when the conversation started, but y'all were like, yes, girl, here's some resources, and I'm so proud of you. And I'm like 18 comments deep. And I love that, actually. Please don't stop that. I'm not complaining about it at all. But I'm always on a mission to create safe space for people. I'm always on a mission to create community everywhere that I go. That is a personal mission of mine. All right. And I love that y'all do that y'all support each other so thoroughly. That also is a challenge for me because I can be very controlling, especially with the things that I make. And I do that because I want everybody to feel safe, but I can overmanage things sometimes. So the fact that I can trust that I just let it go and fly, and y'all take such good care of each other in the comments is great. So thank you guys for just being there for each other. I appreciate that so deeply. But yeah, there's a whole subculture in the comment sections of these videos that I love so deeply. Yes, yes, yes. Jenna said, I was taught to never say no. A lot of us were. And so you will be reteaching yourself to say no when you feel like it. And your no is going to be a complete sentence. Okay? Jenna said, strong energy can be intimidating at first. It can. And again, it goes back to the kids. That's why I don't force kids. Like, they get to learn around me. And also, they'll get to trust their instincts around me, which I appreciate, you know. Moon Pumpkin says, I always ask permission from the child, even to talk to them. Sometimes they need quiet. Amen to that, too. Also, I'm loud. Like, so if a child comes to me and they've been watching me be loud, if they're neurospicy, my loudness is actually very much a part of my neurospicy. It is hard for me to regulate my volume, and it's always been hard for me to regulate my volume. And I learned that that's part of my neurospiciness. But kids have neurospicy things too, and their brain might be like, you need to shut the fuck up. It's too much. I am a sensory overload. I'm a complete sensory overload. I'm a lot. So I'm never mad when a kid is like, God damn. I'm like, I know. Me too. Oh, let the kids be the kids. Pink Moon Rabbit said, so many parents don't want their kids to have boundaries because that means their kids will have the power to say no to them. Yup, you nailed it. You nailed it. So many parents don't want their kids to have boundaries because they themselves don't have boundaries. So, and their kids are the only place where they feel power. And so they want to railroad their kids' boundaries because their boundaries are consistently railroaded. And that is the only thing that gives them power. Instead of learning how to hold boundaries and then teaching your kids how to hold boundaries, so then your boundaries aren't railroaded over and you don't have to seek a space of power over your children. You can just raise them. It's a wild thing we're in. Alrighty then, we're on to the Angels and Ancestors deck. Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Sometimes it ain't about being right. It's about keeping your peace. I'm at the point in my life where I'm not going to argue with you. If you think I'm a certain way, I'm not going to argue with you. These days, it's a very rare thing for me to respond to an incel, a racist. I wasn't known to responding to that stuff on a regular basis, but every once in a while I would. I clap back. And if spirit moves me, if this is going to be a moment of teaching, and if spirit moves me to do it, I'll do it. But for the most part, if you hell bent on thinking what you think about me and you don't want to have an educated discussion, I'm not wasting my time. Believe what you want to believe. Get away from me. Get away from me. You're going to say what you're going to say. Get away from me. I don't need to be right all the time. There's going to be times when you know you're in an argument, you're in a discussion, and you are right, and the person is hell-bent on misunderstanding you. Stop engaging in the argument in order to make them see. Value your peace. Value your peace. Let go of the need to be right. Let go. Some people want to argue to argue. Some people want to argue to upset you. I watch people troll people. I have watched people get in full arguments with people and they don't even believe what they're arguing about or what they're arguing for. They're doing it to piss you off. They're doing it to get your energy. Sometimes people say things to say things. They're not even like present. I've met people like that. I'm like, you Arnie, you're just spewing things. You're halfway out of your body. You're not even present. You're just like, you're saying crazy. I'm not going to correct you. I'm not going to argue with you. You're not even present. You're not here. You're not in your body. You're not here. Quit arguing, folks. Keep the peace. This does not mean you need to be somebody's doormat. And this does not mean there aren't times when you are invited to a conversation and you need to defend yourself. There are times when you need to say what needs to be said is what needs to be said, and you are the one who's got to say it. There are times when you got to get into the uncomfortable conversation and make the points that need to be said. There are times when you need to confront the racist, the transphobe, the homophobe. There are times when you need to cause a ruckus by speaking truth. That is not all the time. Let go of your need to be right. You ain't got nothing to prove. If someone is hell-bent on misunderstanding you, let them. If someone wants to suck on your energy via an argument, starve them out. Prioritize your peace. Because let me tell you something. You know who, I'm going to make a whole separate video about this. But do you know who's the biggest snitch of all time, but one we respect? Time itself. Time itself is the biggest snitch of them all. Time itself. The truth comes out. I don't argue with people. I'm going to tell you, part of my frustration with all of these scammers, especially people who've been scamming in my name, is that my name has been disparaged. But again, time will tell. I don't scam. That ain't my personality. That ain't who I am. That's not. And when people finally get to the real me, they're like, yeah, the scammer wasn't you. Time will tell. Time will tell. So sometimes value your peace. Value your peace. Quit getting into it with people in the comments. Learn to recognize when people are being energetically vampirical and feeding off of your energy by just engaging you in nonsensical, argumentative conversations. Learn when people are dedicated to their ignorance. Baby, people are dedicated to being ignorant. People are dedicated to not learning. People are dedicated. When you see that, walk away. I'm not wasting my time with you. I'm not wasting my time with you. If you're convinced that the earth, for example, you're convinced the earth is flat, okay. End of conversation. No, we're not having it. No, I don't want to know. I don't want to get into it. Okay, it's flat for you. Moving on. Moving on. I don't care. I ain't dropping no facts. I ain't linking no links. I ain't no video. I don't care. You really believe it? Go with it. As my grandmother would say, if you like it, I love it. Bless your heart. If you like it, I love it. Bless your heart. Move along. Move along, Sally. Move along. Value your peace. Value your peace. Like I said, like the person that I mentioned earlier, the business not doing well is her fault. And she don't want to see it. I'm not going to argue with her. I'm not going to argue with her. She blames everybody else except for her. She blames her customers. Okay. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to keep my peace because arguing with you would be frustrating. And I know the end result. You don't believe it. You refuse to look at it. You refuse to see how you are problematic. I'm not going to argue with you. Okay? Let them go. Let them handle their business. And like I said, there are moments when you do need to stand up, where you do need to speak your truth, where you need to use your privilege to speak for or speak, with the marginalized community. You need to use that. But that ain't all the time. You don't need to attend every argument, every battle, every piece of drama you are invited to. Hello. Goodbye. Next card in the reading. Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. Exchange energy to create abundance. All right. Give mindfully and give from the heart. No, you ain't got to give to everybody, but give when you're called. Give when you're called. It is beneficial to be the giver and the taker. If you are someone who's always giving your help, your energy, your time, your money, but you ain't ever taking, you don't receive help, you don't ask for help. When you need money, you don't ask for it. When people are giving you resources, you have a hard time receiving it. You are just as bad as someone who all they do is take. It is not good to be a taker and not a giver, and it is not good to be a giver and not a taker. And this is not about distilling your relationships down to transactional. I do this, so you do this. I do this, so you do this. No. This is about the spirit of reciprocity. The spirit of reciprocity in your relationships. Giving of your time, your love, your attention, and receiving it. Giving of your art. And this doesn't just mean for free. Yes, sometimes it is about giving your art for free. Sometimes it is about giving it. Sometimes it's just the act of, if Creator gave you these talents as an artist, do them. Some of us are going to make a living from that. Some of us are just going to do it for ourselves. Some of us are going to make works of art that only nature itself gets to witness. That no humans get to witness. Some of us are going to make art that's just for us. Make it. Give it to the universe. The exchange. The spirit of reciprocity. The spirit of reciprocity, okay? This is also an invitation to engage this part of ourselves on a physical level. Look to your community. Does one of your friends have a green thumb and they're always overgrowing produce and they you can't grow worth a damn? So maybe they grow for you, and in exchange for them growing food for you, are you good at carpentry? You can make anything with your hands. They need things. You exchange that way. We don't always have to do money. We need to get back to that too. Yes, pay people for their labor. Pay people for the things. And there's also things that we can exchange. I exchange readings with my master friends who we've been here. I have master healer friends. We exchange readings. We exchange services all of the time. Okay? So the spirit of reciprocity, let it live in all of us. All right? Barter everything. Remember that we are trading people. We used to trade everything. Let's get back to trading. All right? Let's do some affirmations. Repeat after me. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. Let's do another affirmation. I trust my body's natural wisdom. 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 Jennifer said, my sons are listening. They both immediately said, Mom, we trade Pokemon cards all the time. Yes! Tell your boys they're on the right track, and never forget this. Never forget that beautiful lesson. Janine said, listen, bless your heart is taught early in the South. Yep, the tone in which you say it, the speed can change the meaning. And I learned it from my grandma, who's from the South. I grew up in Colorado, but I in a very Southern household, though. Cassia said, we are both the teacher and the student. We can learn a lot from each other, even those we don't rock with. Exactly. And let me tell you something. In relationships, if I'm not teaching, I don't want it. And if I'm not learning, I don't want it. If you are not teaching me, enhancing my life, growing, if you're not growing me, if you're not watering me, it's not just about the joy and the things that I had and the experience. Teach me. I want to learn everything that I can. And if I can't teach you, because I have a lot that I know, if I can't teach you, I don't want it. That is the nature that relationships, and any relationship, as someone who's been a former teacher, a nanny, it's the same with children. I ain't fucking with you even as a kid. I respect the full humanity of an infant. I fully expect to interact with everybody from an infant to adults. You have something to teach me, and I have something to teach you. I don't look at kids and I'm like, I know everything, you know nothing. The first thing that I establish with children is that I have a lot more experience than you. So my authority, my visions, my forward thought, my experience is going to be respected. And you are coming in hot with a lot of little things you know from what you've learned in your life, but also I respect that kids are hella close to the spirit world. You getting lessons, there are spirits that only talk to kids. There are things that there is a divine knowledge that only is accessible to children. And when I let them know that I'm open to hearing that from them, when I let them know that I am going to learn from them, that I'm their student too, baby, the exchanges within these babies I've always had magical exchanges. And kids have been some of the best teachers in my life. And they have delivered some of the hardest lessons in the best ways. Yeah, if we can't teach each other, I don't want it. If we can't grow each other, I don't want it. You understand me? You understand me? Janae says some of the most profound insights and wisdom is expressed by children. Amen. Through the mouth of babes, honey. Bethany said, this reading is hitting for me more than usual. Leveling up. Let's go. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Now let's get into these Oracle Moon Pogs. Wait, no. I'm mixing up everything. These are Oracle Pogs by Moon Pumpkin. It was about to be Oracle Moon Pumpkin cards. I was about to string that all together. That's my neural spiciness. Let's get into these Oracle Pogs. Remember, you can get yours at moonpumpkin.com. Okay? We have wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up. So Chadwick Jackson, come on. Completely dating myself. Anyway, wake up, honey. There is a lot of us who are waking up, and not just in the popular saying woke way. We are waking up. You are waking up to your destructive behaviors. You're waking up to your own problematicness. You're waking up to the problematicness of the world, white supremacy, capitalism. You're waking up to the fact that we're in the throes of late stage capitalism and there's nothing to do but building the world. You're waking up to whatever the hell you're waking up to. And first off, I want to say congratulations. Take it easy as you are getting out of the bed of your old life, stepping into your new life. You need to acclimate and adapt. You need to make sure that as you are shedding the skin of who you used to be and you are walking into the newness of who you are now, you give yourself a chance to develop that new skin. You are waking up. It is your duty to use your knowledge in defense of those who have less privilege than you. It is your duty to use your knowledge, your wisdom, your understanding, your body, your money, your resource in defense of people who have less privilege than you. You need to use, now that you know what you know, you are now responsible for what you know. So change your life and act accordingly. Queenie babes, you're right on time, baby. You're right on time. Okay. It is a time of waking up. You are here on purpose. Spirit woke you up right on time. Do not lament on the fact that you spent so many years closed off and asleep in whatever way you were. You're waking up exactly when you need to. Now that you know better, you need to do better, as Antidote Archive just typed. When you know better, you will do much better. And the last of the reading, we have the emerge. You're coming out of your chrysalis, baby. For some of you, this has been a long time coming. You've changed. You've shifted. Now it's time to emerge. This is your final and best form. And you're so ready to be your best self. For some of you, this is the next form, not the final form. Lean in. Now, when a beautiful caterpillar or a moth comes out of that chrysalis, they're wet. They have the residue of their former self all over them. They make a hole, and the hole is so tiny, it's smaller than their body. And they make that hole, and they gotta wiggle themselves through that hole. And what that ends up doing is it squeezes all the excess liquid out of their limbs and out of their wings. If that didn't happen, and you widen that hole, all of that liquid and goo and slime of their former self, the residue of their former self, would still be in their bodies and their wings, and they wouldn't be able to fly. So emerging from your chrysalis is going to be a little tight for a lot of us. It's going to feel a little uncomfortable. You're doing it right. Don't seek comfort in this moment. Just get through. Every uncomfortable part of this emergence is necessary, because it's going to squeeze the residual goo and slime of your former life and former self out of you, off of you. So then when you come out of the chrysalis completely, you're nice and dry. And after a few minutes of rest, you're ready to fly. Don't try to get comfortable. Just get through. Focus on getting through. Don't try to get comfortable. Just get through. Because it's going to end shortly. You're almost there. You're almost there. When you come out and when you're done, you will have earned the right to show off the brilliant, iridescent wings that you have grown. So you better do just that. When butterflies come out of their chrysalis, do they just sit in the corner and do nothing? No, baby. It's time to fly. It's time to shine. It is time to live fully. It is time to go to your highest of heights and live as the very best and most vibrantly colored version of you that ever was. There is no shame. There is only brilliant, bold living. So you better. Live vibrantly and as boldly as you can. You better. You better. You better shine. You better fly. You better go as high as you possibly can. You better show off those colors. You better shine that iridescent shine. You better be as big as you're supposed to be. You better. You better. What good is a butterfly's wings if they're not out in the sun being beautiful, bright, and bold? What good? If Creator didn't want the rest of us to witness that, Creator wouldn't have dressed them up so nice. If the Creator didn't want the rest of us to witness you in your magnificence, the Creator wouldn't have made you so damn magnificent. You are wonderful. and divine. So shine. I want to thank you, Moon Pumpkin and the Spice Kitten, for working overtime. I want to thank you all. I want to thank my moderators for creating a safe space for us. Again, moderators, I've asked you to do this before, but I was not on my job, but I'm on it now. Please send me your address to, if you feel comfortable, to LadySpeech@gmail.com. I'm going to put together a care package just to show how much I appreciate you all and send that to you all, because I just thank you so much for helping to keep this a safe place. I appreciate it. And that allows me to give my energy here a lot more. So thank you guys. Thank you to all my sugar honey dumplings. Again, the Cash App is LadySpeech, Venmo LadySpeech Sankofa, PayPal LadySpeech Sankofa @gmail.com. Always feel empowered to show your financial appreciation for this labor. Please like this video, share it with whoever you think it needs to be shared with, okay? And replay it as you need it. I appreciate your participation in these Sunday services. I'm kind of nervous because they're long. They've morphed into, we're at 94 minutes right now, baby. They're long, but I'm here for the long haul, and y'all be too. And it's straight truth from start to finish, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Thank you so deeply. In the description box, you will find all of my official payment spaces. You will find my link tree, which has every single social media account that is mine, that I run, and is not a scammer. You will find my P.O. box as well. I want to shout out to DeGinger. DeGinger lives in Colorado. Lives in Ohio as well. And they have brought me a couple of care packages. I want to acknowledge that I asked for deer skull. And I eventually want to, when I buy my property, I'm going to create a space where I can process bones, because part of my spiritual cord is the dead. And that includes animals. So I wanted a deer skull because deer medicine is heavy for me. I want a bull skull. If anyone knows where I can just get a hold of that, let me know. But they brought me that, and they also recently brought me some ointment that they made. So I want to shout out to you. Thank you so very much for the gifts. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Vibe said, thank you for the super chat, baby. They said, thank you for this huge confirmation. You are welcome. I do want to say this. I have been gone from my Patreon just because I couldn't. But we're back. I have a whole video planned where I'm going to explain what we're doing now. And I just needed to step away for a second. That got real transactional for me. And I didn't like that. And even though everything has been authentic, I did not like the way I was approaching creating in that. And it just wasn't fun for me. And so it's now fun for me. I fixed it. I figured out a way. We're approaching things differently. So I'm coming, Patreon, we're on point. We're on that, okay? And I just feel so motivated to do the content that I'm going to do on there. So thank you, especially Raw Flow Energy. You be holding it down. Thank you to everybody who supports my Patreon. If you want to join, this is actually going to be the greatest time to join because I'm about to kick it up in nth degrees. We're gonna have such a good time. So thank you to everybody who supported. I love you all so very deeply. Thank you for supporting everybody. Y'all be in the comments to supporting each other. The subculture that has developed is great. I hope it continues. I'm praying that it continues and y'all continue to be there for each other and support one another. And I hope that like real village can come from this, that you guys can safely connect and be there for each other digitally as well as like real life as it is it appropriate. So I love you all. Jennifer said, my kids always bring bones they find and we put them in the garden. Bones make us happy. Bones make me happy too. Bridget said, my first time, so beautiful. We'll continue to be here. We here, baby. 11 a.m. on Sundays. I appreciate you. Carlos said, thank you for everything you do. You're such a blessing and a true gift from the divine. Blessings your way and to everyone of my newfound family. Yes, we are family, baby. We are. Miss Jamie said, I love my spiritual Sundays now that I have found a church I feel a part of. Always great messages and always great people. I love you guys. I love you all too. And welcome, Bridget. And please know that this is going to be an official church. I am really working on that. I am an actual ordained reverend already. I'm a part of another church that I was able to be ordained through. But I am I'm in the process of working on that right now. I'm in the process. So this will be something. And this will be something that will always exist. I mean, I will prioritize this existing in the digital realm always. But like there will be, and this will be the type, this is a temple that travels. This is, it's the temple. It is the temple that travels. It is a temple that will be digital, but we will have a brick and mortar building at some point. Okay. And and that's what I'm building towards. So I love and appreciate you all. You guys are amazing. Just in case no one has told you today, you are beautiful. You are divine. Thank you so very deeply for surviving and for being here. And thank you so much for your support. I have a vision, a mighty one, and it's about healing and love, bliss and fun, a fair amount of kink and joy. Thank you for being a part of this mission. I love you guys so deeply. And I will see you in the next video. Remember, my loves, official video drops are on Tuesday. So Monday, people can catch up with the Sunday service if they weren't able to see it on Sunday. So I have a new video, deeply personal video on Tuesday that I'm dropping. Also, I understand that most of my followers are in the US, but there's a fair amount of you that are from different countries. So the next members only chat live is going to be a morning one. So to accommodate you guys, I'm trying to I see where my algorithm is, but I also hear you guys. So I'm trying to switch it up sometimes. We'll do some morning lives. We'll do some other things. But yeah, I don't haven't abandoned the evening lives and things of that nature, but I want to accommodate some of you who are in a different time zone. All right. So I love you guys a lot. Go eat something. Take care of yourself. Aftercare is a thing. So go eat something. I'm going to do the same. Go drink something. I'm going to do the same. Rest yourself if you are able to. Prepare for this week. You're going to have a very good week. You're going to have a beautiful week. I speak that over you and me. We're going to have an amazing week. It's going to be full of healing, good moments of deep belly laughs, pleasure, little pleasure and big pleasure, good food, and nice hugs. That is what we look forward to this week. And I love you all. I'll see you soon. God, Goddess, Creator, Lawa, Orisha, Spirit, Animal Guides, all of the spirits willing. I'm going to see you all in the next video. Peace. Bye. Carlos said, listen here, girl, I know we talk, but we need you down in Florida even. Interestingly enough, I will be in Florida. So I will be in Florida over the New Year's because I have some friends have recently are about to open a dungeon. So I'm going to be there to bless the space and to sanctify the space in a spiritual space. But I'm going to actually be doing a lot of work. I've got a few things I'm going to be doing in Florida. So I've got some kink work I'm going to be doing in Florida and some spiritual work. So I'm going to be in Florida. Trust that. And I'm going to be in Philly. I'm going to be it's time. Y'all about to see a lot of me everywhere. So at some point soon, I will be taking requests as far as where I should go. I moved closer to the East Coast because a lot of my following, you took care of it. Raw Flow got it. But a lot of my following is on the East Coast. So I'm going to be doing a fair amount of work over here, but especially in the DMV area, Baltimore, Washington, Virginia. But yeah, I'm out and about. We in these streets. I got you safely. Raw Flow, take care of that. My moderators are dope. Yeah, go ahead and send me your addresses again, because I wanna hook you up. You guys are amazing. You guys are freaking amazing. Okay, and also my PO box. If y'all ever want to send the mod stuff, I will make sure that gets to them. So if you want to hit them up personally and you can exchange that way, but also if y'all feel comfortable sending it to me because my PO box is already there, then I will make sure it gets to them. Okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. I'll see you all soon. Bye. For real this time.